Apostle Paul said this, "Let no unwholesome word proceed from your mouth, but only such a word as is good for edification according to the need of the moment, that it may give grace to those who hear." That's a pretty powerful paragraph right there. See, for words to be encouraging, our words need to be focused on impacting them, not on how they can impact us. And that's where we start to really get in deeper, right? Our natural human reaction is we want their words to impact us. Fair statement? How many people much rather hear somebody say something positive about you, than you say something positive to somebody else? Not that you don't want to, but doesn't it feel better when somebody truly gives you a good compliment, a great compliment, right? And so it's just human nature, right? It's wired in us. But the key is we got to start figuring out how to dig into this, how to change that. Okay, so here's where I'm going to cut it short, and I'm going to have more into this talk later on. Here are the principles of an encourager. Number one, slow to speak. All right, how many people violated that today? That's okay. So we all do, right? But number one, slow to speak. Here's why. We are built, it's actually a fact, we can listen 3 times faster than we can do stuff, right? So it's hard for us, you really have to work on it, to not give an answer, because your brain is already thinking ahead, pre-planning out what the statement's going to be, and so we want to speak, right? So we got to get good at waiting, hearing the whole paragraph. Proverbs 18:13 says, "He who gives answers before he hears, folly and shame to him." Folly and shame to you, sir. Thought that was a funny statement. All right. So we got to slow down, shut up. We got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use accordingly. Okay, there's a reason why. Number 2, be sensitive. Okay? In other words, think about the situation. I'm amazed how many people just blindly bull through the china shop with their words, having no thought process of what's going on around them. I'm like, can't you see that didn't you pick up on the fact that that person is hurting, and that's why this person said it? Like, this is a skill. You got to get good at it. You got to start recognizing all these situations. That's what being sensitive is. Another way of saying it is discernment. There's a time and a place to say stuff. There's a time and a place not to say stuff. Okay? The third one is this: be gentle in speech. All right? Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean just have a soft answer. It means have grace with that person. Okay? So let's put it a different way. So let's say somebody comes up to you and says something stupid. Right? It's happened to all of us, right? We've all done it. Isn't it a lot more comforting when that person gives you grace? Because usually when we say it, most of us realize it. I know not all of your friends realize it, but most of us realize, that was dumb. But it's nice when somebody is able, they have enough of their layers down that they don't feel attacked by that and can give you grace and just bypass it.